Hey guys, welcome back. So it's daytime now, and I'm about to finish disassembling this stuff and going over them. So while I was trying to assemble this bearing separator right here on this piece, I thought I was missing pieces. Like for example, check this out. I thought I was missing this bearing, and all I was seeing was these, but that happens. So in the packaging, I thought, did they send the wrong stuff? Did I order the wrong kit? But yeah, rookie mistake. See, I'm going to just focus on taking these off, separating these bearings, so we can prepare to put them on. I'm not going to assemble anything in this video. We're just continuing disassembling. Now, let's disassemble it. Alright, so to remove these things, well, there's probably another way you can remove these things, like some caveman style, but this is something that you don't want to damage, so it's recommended you get these. Well, it's a must you get a bearing separator kit. So how you put it on is, I don't want to take this back off, so let's just show you. So it has these areas right here. All you do is just place it behind the bearing and tighten it. And then you get two bolts, stick them in here. You got a little bracket that comes across way right here with a little spindle thingy that goes in here, and then you just slowly screw and screw and screw until it pulls it off. I know that explanation didn't make any sense at all. Yeah, sorry about that, my battery died. Alright, yeah, so I know that the explanation I just gave didn't make any sense, so this is what it's supposed to look like. That's your little, your bearing would be right in this little area right here, where you see those little rings. And you have a shaft right here, little bracket. Then you just keep applying pressure. While you push this way, this will pull it this way and pull it off. Simple stuff. Alright, let's do it. Let's finish setting this stuff up first. Alright, so for this shaft right here, let's get some light in here. Alright, so for this shaft right here, it's not like this one, where it's solid in there. It goes right through. And then this is gonna go in there, so I don't think it's gonna scratch anything by just going in there, but I just wanted to be safe. Just make this little thing right here so it doesn't scratch anything. Okay, so I'm gonna need to switch these out because these are too short. This won't even fit in there. So I'm gonna have to put these longer ones in to give me some more clearance. Alright, let's do that. Okay guys, so it turns out these are as long as it gets. I thought there was a longer one in there, but I didn't even notice this. These have a little hole in them, so you can extend it. So it works out. Because I was about to say, this tool set was just ridiculous. This given, where is it? Just these two differences of lengths. Like, that would be just stupid. But you can extend them, so let's do all that. Alright guys, so the first rig I had wasn't successful. I remember I had this piece with another piece extended in here. Well, it was beginning to flex and make like a triangle, like, and it was beginning to flex, so it wasn't staying straight, so came up with this. So let's see if it works. Let's see if we can separate this bad boy from right there. Yeah, so I think I seen the issue now, what I'm running into. So this one right here is not quite seated behind here. It's like sitting right on top of it. See that? So this right here is making contact with that piece. It's supposed to sit behind it. Like how this one is sitting behind it. This one is sitting perfectly behind it, but this one needs to come back some. That's probably why we're running into issues. Got the rig set up back so they're right behind there, right in place on both sides where I need them. So let's try again. Alright guys, there we go. Got it off. It didn't even fall. There we go. That's the old one. Oh, it's all bent. That's probably from me. I'm amateur hour when I was trying to get it off the first few times. But I don't expect this to be silent anymore with that warping, so we already know it's bad. It's gonna be making a whole bunch of noise. Alright. And we didn't even score it. It's looking real good just the same. This thing will just focus. Or whatever. It's looking real good right here. Nothing's wrong with it. Looking real nice. So yeah, that's why I say that you don't want to do any caveman type stuff too if you're gonna rebuild any transmission or anything on your car. Well, caveman to an extent. Caveman to an extent. Some things you just can't cave out. You just gotta cough up the money for it. So in the long run you'll have something reliable. Anyways, let's move on to taking off this one. Gonna take this one off now. There we go guys, second bearing removed. Yeah, this one isn't so damaged like the other one. That was probably from my doing dumb stuff. But yeah, removed it. What does it sound like? Yeah, this one wasn't so bad. You can hear slight friction, but it's not as bad as that one, or as bad as I've seen and heard. But yeah, got it off. No damage either. Everything is still good. No scores, nothing. Smooth. Baby's butt. Alright, so we have this bearing to remove next. Remove this right here. This one, you can hear this one. You can hear, you guys probably won't be able to hear, but I can hear it. Yeah, alright. Let's take this bad boy off. I won't be able to pull the bearings off of this, off the diff, because that won't be able, this thing right here won't be able to do it. I'm gonna need some other special tool that clamps around, and then you guys know what it is. You guys out there know what that special tool is I'm talking about. I think I'm gonna have to invest in one of those. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, the only unfortunate part is that it's about $250 just to remove these seals. But I can just imagine what the shop's gonna cost me just to do this. And if I get, and when I eventually get another transmission, I'm gonna do this as well. So just might as well just invest in one of those things. So just gonna pull these and then see where we're at after that. Alright guys, time to take this apart. So right here you got a little pin. Let's see if we can get that gap to show. Watch this. Watch this little gap right here. Okay, there's a little gap right here. This is where we got a little seat clamp ring, or whatever you guys want to call it, wherever you are in the world. Then use one of these. Finally got it off. It was kind of a pain because one side was lodged into the groove more than the other side. So it was kind of just pulling on one side, but I had to just get on it with a screwdriver, just a little pressure, and just pull loose, and then opened up, got it off. Alright, now we can pull this bad boy off. This time I'm not gonna use a rod quote unquote, because I mean it's such a small gap anyway, so just use this part. Alright guys, so remember earlier we were trying to take off this C-ring clamp. So you gotta remove this from around here, but also you need to remove this as well. There's one of these things. So this is gonna be on here like this, and then the C-clamp ring is gonna be over this. Both are gonna be kinda stuck, so you're gonna have to like get a hammer, rubber mallet or something, and a flat point, and just gently tap them, because this was seized on there yesterday. Just gave it a tap and just came free. So everything's out of the way, so now we can pull this bad boy off. There we go. Another bearing seal, another bearing off. Listen to that. Can you guys hear that? Terrible. Ugh, I can feel it bucking on my fingers. I'm not supposed to hear anything. So those are bad. Yeah. Alright, everything's off now. Now it's time to give these gears, this set of gears and the other set of gears over there, some cleaning in some brake cleaner. But first, before I do that, I'm gonna clean the front shell and the rear shell of the transmission casing. So let's get to that right now. Let's give everybody their final set of cleaning before we assemble and paint.